Hey everybody, it's Rosie. Here with a bit of a different video for me, but I hope you'll enjoy it. As I was playing through the game in the month of October, there was a few things that just kind of hit me of features I'd love to see in game. Now, I know everybody talks about stuff they want in game, and this is not a new topic, but I want to address some smaller items, not like the big things that everybody wants, like turning off spawnables and things like that. No. I'm talking about just little things that I came across. And it's only going to be 5 things. And I think I might do it each month as I'm playing through, and things that just kind of pop up, and, struggles I have, things I think that would help solve it. I think that everybody might benefit from it. I know, shout out to Mr. Star and Sky. He just did a series. I think he's actually still doing it. There should be one video left, I think, called Dear Game Loft, where he talks about the big ticket feature items that everybody wants in game. He actually has a place on his Discord where you can actually go and submit things that you'd like to see in game. So if you like this at all, please go check out Mr. Star and Sky's Dear Game Loft videos. You'll really enjoy them. But with that said, let me talk about 5 features that in the month of October I wanted to see in game. So we're going to start with actually what I submitted to Mr. Star and Sky's Discord, and that is the ability to emote in game. I was shooting my Plaza tour video, and I have the Dreamlight trees that sprinkle down the Dreamlight magic in my Plaza, and as I was walking, I was like, it would just be magical if I could shoot a panoramic shot of me twirling in the Dreamlight magic. And I was like, why don't we have the ability to emote, especially dancing, but not only in camera mode, but just emote in general. For instance, if I have somebody come tour my valley, or I have somebody over for an event or something, I want to be able to wave hello. I mean, even in camera mode, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think in camera mode, the other player doesn't see your emotes or whatever, the poses. That's what I'm looking for, the positions and poses you do in camera mode on their screen. And I'm like, I want to be able to wave hello and goodbye. I want to be able to dance. I want to be able to laugh if something funny happens. I like the ones they have for us now in camera mode. I just kind of would like to be able to not only do them outside of camera mode, but just a little bit more. I want to twirl like Mirabelle. I want to, laugh and do things. Anyway, it's in Animal Crossing. Surely it's not out of the realm of possibility for Dreamlight Valley, so I'd like to see emotes in the future. The second one I have is a bit of a different, I'm not sure if it can happen or not, but I'm going to throw it out there into the wild void. I would like to hold inventory items. Let me explain. There were 2 dream snaps that I did in the month of October. One, I think it was Autumn Arrival. Correct me if I'm wrong on that one, but it was like autumn colors and pumpkins and orange, I think, was one of the tags, and I so badly wanted to hold a pumpkin in my arms, kind of like you hold Pua in game. I wanted it to be right there in my, holding it by my belly, and then, but you can't do that. And all the handheld items in game, outside of a couple, but they're all to your side, and obviously way far away from your side, which is awkward to me, but except for maybe the lightsaber, and I think there's another one I'm forgetting. The umbrellas are pretty close to you, but any handheld item is usually to your side. And I want to hold something in front of me. The second dream snap that I kind of came across this was Falling for Florals, I think is what it was called. And I really badly wanted to hold a flower arrangement in front of me. I tried to do the cheat where you put it on a table and arrange your camera position and hide a creature and all that kind of stuff, but I got mad, I rage quit, and I turned it off because I was like, I just can't deal. But why don't we have a bouquet in game that we can hold? I think that would be a really cool thing to add to game. So yes, holding inventory items, and if I can't hold just random inventory items, I would like to have different handheld items in game that are in front of you, kind of like in the Pua position. So that was number 2. Number 3 actually came across my brain for when I was doing a star snap. It was all about pumpkins, and again, I wanted to, in keeping with wanting to hold pumpkins, I decided to do a star snap making the perfect pumpkin pie. And so I did this huge indoor build where I made a kitchen that was all decked out for Thanksgiving, and I had pumpkins everywhere like I had been cooking all day trying to make the perfect pumpkin pie. And lo and behold, I go, after I make this huge build and do this big, huge thing, I go to make pumpkin pie, and alas, there is no pumpkin pie in game. I look online to make sure that maybe I just haven't made it yet. No, there's no pumpkin pie in game. I'm like, how? How is there no pumpkin pie in game? I mean, obviously we'd even know the recipe. I mean, it would be pumpkin, wheat, and butter, because every pie recipe is the fruit, wheat, and butter. Like, come on, why don't we have pumpkin pie? That was weird to me. I even saw, I think I read it where somebody else was talking about, why don't we have pumpkin pie in game? So I'm kind of hoping, I'm throwing it out into the universe, that with the Cinderella update, maybe we'll get pumpkin pie. I mean, the developers did say that there was going to be some pumpkin mayhem or something. I don't remember how they worded it, but I'm hoping for some pumpkin pie in game. It's a little thing, but it would make me happy. Number 4 is a big one, so hang in there with me. I want accessory kits. Let me explain. When I'm doing my daily work and just gameplay, or even when I'm, like decorating or designing, I like to piece together outfits. I don't normally do chores in a ball gown. Sometimes I do, but normally I just, I throw on jeans and a t-shirt, and I like to accessorize and do things. And it's been a couple years now, and I'm just getting really tired of these same gold, bronze, and silver studs, hoops, and plain necklaces. And they have been giving us more accessories this past year, but they're very elaborate and kind of themed, like real elaborate or themed or whatever. Not something I'm going to wear with jeans and a t-shirt. I kind of want some more basic items, which technically would be probably a Scrooge shop item normally, but I thought, hey, if they gave us a huge bundle of accessories with a theme, maybe they could be a premium shop item and they could make a little money from it. Let me give an example. I thought a birthstone collection might be cool. Like, didn't have to be like all necklaces or all earrings or all bracelets or anything like that. It could be mixed and matched, but it's basically just everybody likes to be able to identify with something and feel like something's personal to them, and birthstones are one of those things. I think it might be a neat little addition to the accessories that we already have, and make them more simple and timeless, something you would wear every day. Everyday jewelry, that's the better way to say that. There you go, everyday jewelry. More things I think would be cool is a crossbody purse, or like a fanny pack or whatever. I think Loungefly actually makes some really cool ones, so if they did another collab with Loungefly, that might be an idea. Or there are other collabs and things that they could do, but some kind of bag that's more of a purse style, not 100% backpack going to school style backpack, but not exactly a hold by your handheld item purse. Something we wear, but it's kind of somewhere different than just a backpack, if that makes any sense. I hope it does. Another idea I think would be neat is night thorn jewelry. Think of like a collar or some night thorn earrings, a bracelet. I think night thorns is such a unique quiche thing to the game. It would hat tip their creativity. I think they'd be really cool accessories that a lot of people would wear all year round, but especially during spooky season. I think it'd be really cool. Another one that I have heard many collabs, creators and community alike want are crowns, more crowns and tiaras. Tiaras? I don't know how you say it. Anyway, I know a lot of people want more than just the sun and moon crown, and some of the crowns and headpieces they gave us are really big, large, elaborate. Again, I think people like more timeless, minimalistic style accessories. Geez, we have so many princesses now. Having their crowns would be fantastic too. I think it was Tanny Games that said, having a premium shop item that was just a collab of all the princesses' crowns would be really cool. I personally would love to have Rapunzel's crown. I think it's gorgeous, but I like Tiana's crown. It's beautiful. I mean, there's just so many. They even have Aurora's crown in game because Aurora wears it. So that's not too far out of the realm of possibility to want one for ourselves. Anyway, I think that more people would appreciate more than just the sun and moon crown to be able to wear every day. Another one that's a little out there, but it was in October, so it was something I thought about in October. For the, I want to say it was the villains, whatever the first Halloween Star Path was, and I'll throw it up on screen. They had a skeleton onesie. Now, I wasn't around for that, so I didn't get it. But for the people who did, it did not come with gloves or slippers that were skeleton. And I'm like, that's an easy add to the premium shop or to a future Star Path, is to add skeleton gloves or skeleton shoes or things like that. That might be a fun little addition. I think people would appreciate, and it would be fun to have it in the premium shop at the same time that you bring back the skeleton onesie. Just an idea. The next one's going to be a little weird, so it's going to be weird for some people. I think it would be really cool, but hey, I get it if it's not your thing. But with Lady and the Tramp coming up, and I guess around February-ish, the big deal in Lady and the Tramp is that Lady gets her collar, and that's how she's officially part of the family. I think it would be kind of cute somewhere in Lady's friendship track to get a collar for us to wear. Again, I know that kind of pushes some boundaries with some people who are a little more conservative, but I think it would be fun and a cute little way to be like Lady. I think it'd be neat. The next one for accessories would be honeybee items. Oh, come on. Everybody loves the bee. I mean, come on. The star of the showcase was the honeybees. I personally cannot wait for the skunks, but I'm a huge flower fan, so that's for me. But the bees, come on. The bees were adorable, and with Pooh hopefully coming in the future and everything, I think some bee accessories and jewelry would be so cute, like a bracelet, some honeycomb earrings, or a little bee necklace. I don't know. There's a lot of ideas that I've seen out there for bee jewelry, and I think it would be so precious to have some in game. The next one is Decade. Now, I don't remember which questionnaire that they sent out it was on, but I feel like one of them talked about doing decade stuff, like clothing items, I think especially, but accessories would be so much fun. That would be a wealth of really cool stuff. Like, I know people would wear peace signs or the little cameo collars. 80s jewelry galore. Whew, 80s has so much to go for. Like even a candy necklace. Come on. It'd be really cute to like, be bopping around with Vanellope wearing a candy necklace. There's a lot there, and I think it's cool. The last accessory. So the last accessory, and this could be technically clothing, but it could be like a back piece. It's up to, game off. But I would love a cape or a coat, especially hat-tipping Cruella de Vil. I think it'd be really neat to have some like more designer back pieces that hat tip to her and her fashion design background. I think that would be fun. And that brings me to my last October want item, wish list item. And it kind of goes with that last part, is that I want Touch of Magic fabric options. Let me explain. When you're doing Touch of Magic in the furniture Touch of Magic section, you can go in and there's all these textures you get to choose from, like brick or wood or silk or satin. I think there's a metal. There's all these different types of texture that you can put on your furniture items that you're making. And then, to my surprise, I'm going in to make my first Touch of Magic outfit, and I'm like, oh, this would be really pretty as a denim outfit. I think I wanted to make a denim jumper or something. Yeah, I was making a jumper, and I wanted it to be denim. There's no textures. I'm like baffled, because I'm like, I would think that there would, if of the two, you would lean more towards fabric texture than you would furniture texture. I don't know, it just seems logical to me. I'm like, that's odd. I was like, God, there's so many items that I would make if I had textures, like silk satin bed sheets, like bed, I guess that's furniture technically, but like a silk skirt or dress, or think of the ball gowns people could make. Fur. How cool would a fur texture be? That would be. I would make like a coat or something. I want to make a leather jacket. I wanted to match when we had the 50s, I can't remember what it was called, but the movie theater with all the 50s and 60s themed clothing items. I wanted to make a leather denim jacket. Come on, that'd be not leather denim, leather jacket. Listen to me. But I mean, also like it's denim corduroy, that waffle knit. There's so many cool fabric textures that they could implement, and I think, oh gosh, people like Dreamlight Anya would go nuts. I would love to see what she would come up with. But yeah, I think that would be a really cool addition. And I mean, we all know, we've all preached that Touch of Magic needs many, many updates. It needs a new polish. It's frustrating. There's not enough layers. There's not enough slots. It's just, it needs a polish. And if they're going to go in and polish it anyway, I would love to see textures for fabrics. And with that, that is all I have for my October wish list items. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, drop a like for me so that I know to keep doing these. I'm probably going to do one for November, December, and then if people like it, then I might keep going. So anyway, with all that saying, I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.